If you're feeling stressed out or exhausted, well, you're in the right place. We're going to reset that within 60 seconds right now with a really amazing exercise. So I want you guys to do this with me who are watching this, and it really, really helps a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 60-second reset, okay? And we're going to inhale and hold it for 4 seconds. We're going to hold it, inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and exhale for 6 seconds. And we're going to do that like 5 times. Okay. So let's start with that. Okay. First and foremost, what do you think that does? It lowers your cortisol level naturally in 60 seconds. It's a great way to chill out, relax, and just reset everything. We're going to talk about stress today and natural ways to help with that and how to de-stress. That's one exercise that I look forward to seeing your comments down below and seeing if that's working for you. And I know you've seen it before, but it does work. We may forget. So I'm hoping this is going to be as a reminder to folks. I got this topic this week from one of our teammates on our wellness challenge named Roxanne, and it was amazing because I had some stressful times not too long ago that was very, very stressful for me after losing my mom. It's been a little over 2 years, and she had dementia. It was very difficult. She was, waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, falling, and she had this thing where she kept going to the door to barricade the door, and then she forgot whether she locked the door, and she'd be up till 4 or 5 in the morning, and it was called sundowning. It was really, really horrible. So I didn't realize how stressed out I was. Of course, I missed my mom drastically, but it was a time in my life that till recently, I still was waking up in the middle of the night thinking that she needed me subconsciously. It was some serious stuff and seriously affects your health on so many levels. We all have stress at different levels. There's no question. It's actually one of the most horrible things because it really can kill you. So I'm hoping that this YouTube video resonates with you guys and you find this helpful. But we're going to talk about, practical approaches to help you to de-stress and, what people do between nutrition and energy because it depletes that, what you can do to help that. And I do have some notes here as I'm looking at just so I stay on track and I don't forget any little thing that I wanted to talk about. So keep that in mind. So I'm Steve Klein, and this is my wellness journey and our wellness quest. And I had some health issues, as you guys know. I had some really bad heartburn, and I took Advil and vomited blood, ended up in the hospital, almost dying, and was on Nexium for 10 years. Realized that was from inflammation and lack of blood flow and all kinds of different things, and lack of absorption. So I'm off the medication, thank God, and I found this high impact ginger turmeric and muscadine that helped me with so many different things. And we are like a support group. It's complementary, and the more the merrier, because the more topics we have and or different opinions and different situations, it helps more people so we can help each other. Because the whole wellness thing each day is really about staying alive longer, feeling better, and having quality of life. And we all need each other to do that. After COVID, we lived in a world where nobody wanted to talk to anybody. And I just want to open it up to people that feel comfortable to do so and love to hear from you as well. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not making any claims, just working with some and also sharing what we know and how we can support each other each and every day. And if you like to, subscribe on here, that's great. Love to hear your feedback and or join Complimentary Wellness Quest and or do a complimentary health evaluation. We'd love to do that with you as well. So with that said, signs that you're being stressed out, sometimes there's brain fog, you feel irritable, you're not sleeping at night, you have cravings for different things, okay? Sugar or caffeine. Those are stressful things, okay? Headaches, tension headaches, feeling wired, okay? Those are all different issues that may come up from stress. And everybody's different with their stress as to what is going to affect you. That was my personal story about what happened to me. And again, I can't speak for you, but I do want to hear about yours as well and what we can do to help you as well, as I said. I went through this 60-second uh reset, which I really like, and don't knock it till you try it, although you've seen it before. It does work. You do feel relaxed afterwards. I think it's something that everybody should do every single day. So, some other things we can do, and I learned this really well this fall as I started walking like 10 miles a day. Again, you don't have to do that much, but walking 10 to 20 miles a day, it really helps with stress. It gives you clarity, so many different things. Just go for a walk. And if it's like wintertime, like it is here in Boston, go to the mall and walk the mall. There's not many people there anymore this time of year, so that's good. And it's kind of nice and just get on the walking path. I think it'll really help you. Also, stretching before bedtime, stretching your body, right, to relax as much as possible is a really good thing to do. I think you'll find that to be really beneficial before sleep, and putting cold water on your face. It does wake you up. It also relaxes you as well. Try not to be on the phone and or the computer 30 minutes before bed. I know that we all have a tendency to check our cell phones, especially social media. It sucks you in, I know, but it's not good. You just want to kind of relax and get in a relaxed state of mind 30 minutes before and be calm and away from all that if you can. It'll help you sleep better and not be stressed out. I want to add into that too. If you're going through different things and you are being a high achiever or just getting things done, it's good to make a list before you go to bed of 10 things you need to do the next day. And again, that way it's not on your mind. You're not wired or forgetting anything, and you know you have it written down, and you can attack that in the morning and have a more restful sleep, not worrying about those things that you need to do. Okay. People talk about meditation, and I think it's great, but you cannot meditate your way through a deficiency. Okay. So when you're stressed out, unfortunately, you're lacking a lot of B vitamins and magnesium and antioxidants. It depletes it. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're giving your body what it needs. And we know we have something that I believe in totally called Zing. Zing is totally clean energy. It is a non-chemical energy drink with all B vitamins. It's absolutely delicious, and it gives you mental clarity as well. I take a lot of times 2 servings of it a day, and I feel amazing when I do. We have another product that we suggest called Rejuv Plus. That one gets you at the cellular level, and it really gives you adrenal support. When you're stressed out, your adrenals are wired. And I didn't realize how wired mine were until some people pointed it out what I went through, and really wired. Everything went off, okay, from weight to everything. Just very, very difficult, okay, for me. So, with that said, okay, we also always want to take our high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine because that fights the inflammation and it gives the absorption to the body for those B vitamins and for the other things that are in our products that we recommend, like the Nutra HG that has also magnesium in it that helps your body relax. Not only that, but the CBD is also amazing. That's inside of that as well, and that helps you relax as well. Remember this though, okay? We want to breathe, like that exercise. We want to move, get our body moving, walking or whatever it might be, okay? We want to, reduce any kind of stimulants we're taking, right? Caffeine and so forth. We also want to support our bodies with the right nutrition to give our body what it needs so that way we can function better. And you want to have the right mindset, a great attitude about things, even though sometimes bad things happen. Like my mom passed away. It was a bad thing, right? It was a horrible thing. We all have things that happen. And what are we going to do about it? It's part of life. But unfortunately, we got to take care of ourselves because it doesn't do us any good either of not taking care of ourselves and trying to get through those stressful times and giving our body what it needs and creating the right habits to build the right resilience. And part of that is being part of this community with all you guys. Well, I love you guys so much. And you guys all give us all support and help me to keep moving with my life as well, with what I'm going through. And now I'm going to bring on the team that are involved with this and that to see how their week's going. And you guys can hear that as well and see what they're working on. And they found this helpful or any questions they may have and what they're working on, as we're all different. So with that said, I am going to remove my pin. and we are all together. So I hope you guys found that helpful, folks watching this and folks on the team. And I'm going to start off with just with the order we're in. Roxanne, who's in Oregon, and I'm going to ask to unmute you. And how are you doing, Roxanne? And how's your week going? And did you have any questions about any of that?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay.
I was moving along and doing the keto diet and thinking I was crushing it and exercising every day and doing what I thought was good for me.
Yeah.
Well, it ended up not being so good for me because I was having episodes where I was faint and like almost ready to pass out. I've been
Yeah.
struggling with hypoglycemia for over 40 years and it progressed to the worst state. So my doctor prescribed the Freestyle Libre that you wear on your body so it can monitor your glucose levels.
Mhm.
So my takeaway from that is I'm better, and I didn't know how bad the hypoglycemia was until I got the monitor. So now I'm sort back on schedule with feeling like I can do this again.
Yeah.
I unfortunately cannot do straight keto. I need to have more carbs.
Sure.
So I've learned that. So this has been a very good learning experience. And then it's interesting to see that when I am exercising, how quickly my glucose levels just drop like mad. So I have to curtail the exercise that I was doing, which sounds terrible. I made progress in the weight category and I've made progress going the opposite way now since I
Yeah.
wasn't sure what to do with this new way of life.
Yeah.
But I feel better. I'm glad that I'm part
Good.
of the group because I am learning a lot. And my best part that I really, really liked was that magic pill video that you gave us to
Yes.
watch.
Yes.
That was amazing. And the other best part is knowing that we have a community that we can rely on and ask questions to and support them as well. So I really like this
Absolutely.
challenge.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. One of the things you may look at with your situation is, have you looked at the paleo diet? It's a little different than keto, and there are carbs in it, but a little bit more natural carbs. Have you seen that?
I've heard of it. I haven't looked into that. I was leaning more towards Mediterranean, but I'll look at the paleo.
I think
Thank
you
you
should. I would
for
highly
that.
recommend it. Some like Mediterranean. I'm not a fan of that because if there's too much, what I learned from some of the doctors is if there's too much, and this is going to sound different to everybody, but there's too much olive oil, it doesn't matter how the quality is. If you look that up, it actually hits the cellular level and does more damage in a way. And that's the only thing. But look at the
Hmm.
paleo diet, and I kind of do paleo at times too. Like for example, I know that one of our mates here was talking about sweet potatoes. And again, that's not keto, but I will make sweet potato French fries in the air fryer sometime because it's more paleo and it's actually good for you. There's a lot of good
Hmm.
nutrition in that in a different way. And it's also something to reset. But when people say like the carbs, we want good carbs in you, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
not the bad carbs. And there's another teammate that is not on this channel. They run their own group, and we were talking about this, and she uses sourdough bread, right? And even though it's not keto, it's really good for the gut. And that's another thing
Hmm.
that can change. So sometimes there's different things like that, and that's what I would recommend. But look at the paleo diet. I
Yeah.
think you might find that really interesting. That might be really good.
Yeah. I'll
For
look into that. And as we're speaking,
you.
my sourdough is rising right
Oh,
now.
nice.
Yes,
You're a fan of that, and that's good for the gut.
it is very good,
Yeah,
especially if you ferment it properly and take your
correct.
time with the fermentation process.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
It has
Well, thank you
acid
for those
reflux.
ideas.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's good stuff. Along with the kombucha mushroom. We love that. So, do you know what that is?
No.
Yeah, it's been around for years. It's a mushroom. It makes another, it's a tea, and then they sell it in the store too. It's really good for the gut. Fermented stuff is really good. And
Hmm.
that's why we had a doctor we worked with before. Some of us remember him like Joanne. I think Steve, you might remember him too. I don't I think that's it on this call. Dr. Lindell, and he would always talk about having fermented food and how important that is. So those are all things, that are good for, for the gut, if you will. So awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing,
Well,
Sam.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Sure. And then I am going to hit up Alan in Ohio. And Alan, how's your week going? And what are you working on this week? And or Any questions? And by the way, is everybody signing in okay on time and all that? Getting your I forgot to ask you, Roxanne. But you could not. I think you are. Yeah. Perfect.
Man, things are going pretty good. I'm just getting ready for a trip that I'm going on.
Oh, very good. Awesome. Were you going to Alaska?
Yeah, I'm going to Minneapolis.
Oh, very good. Awesome. Awesome. You're checking in on time and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep up the good work. Joanne is in Hawaii. I will ask to unmute you, Joanne. And there we go. How's your week going? And any questions? And what are you working on? Anything you want to share?
The week is going great. I It's been a good busy week.
Hmm.
I increased walking a little bit. And I started going to the mall because when
Yeah,
I'm walking by myself, I don't like to be on the street. So I find it a safe place to walk in the mall. And thank you for that suggestion.
sure.
Um, my I was gonna say my focus. My focus is focus.
Yeah,
I'm really trying to do better on starting something and just getting it done because that is me.
I
I
understand that.
and But with a lot of side influences and
Hmm.
challenges, I just have to do what we have to do. And so I checked in on time
Good.
and basically no questions this today. But
Okay. Awesome. Well, keep up the good work, Joanne. You're always an inspiration as well. Awesome.
thank you.
I was getting a text message. Okay. Awesome. And Walter is visiting, but I know Walter's always working on the challenge. Just ask to unmute you, Walter. Just if you want to chat for anything that you want to ask in or how your week is going. Oh, there you go. How's Walter's in Texas?
Hi, everybody. Thanks for letting me on your call.
Of course.
Yeah, I quiet with all the noise we have. Like I'm out shopping, but I you go find a quiet place and you can, get away from the noise because everything is so noisy. And
Yeah,
sometimes just being in a real quiet place and maybe even a dark place that's totally dark and I mean, where you can't see anything and you can learn to relax, and plus getting a lot of sleep, getting your proper sleep helps me a lot with stress.
yeah, for sure. For sure. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Uh,
I noticed with me, since I've been on keto strictly since the first of the year, my sleep is getting way better now, and I'm not even waking up to go to the bathroom. So it's been a real plus. Jay, I just asked to unmute you. How's your week going? Any questions? Are you checking in on time and all that?
I've been doing better checking in, let's put it that way.
You are,
Yeah,
you are. You're doing great. I didn't
I'm
mean it like that.
yeah, I'm doing better. I have a lot of stress going on right now because I
I
have a
know you
tenant
do.
that was awful and he's just, threatens to shoot people and stuff like that. So he's stressful. But I went away from there and I went to my son's and I went down to New York, and then that helped me just to get away from that stressful situation. And then I have this stress too because a year ago, January, they said my blood A1C was 13. I said, "What do you mean? I'm next to dead?" I know that stuff. Nobody in my family was ever diabetic. So, but now I'm in the pre-diabetic zone, which is like around 6.
Hmm.
So that's good. And like you said, sleeping through the night and not getting up to go to the bathroom, that's happening. So
Good.
I'm
That's a
feeling
big
a
thing.
lot better, with that. So, and I appreciate these calls. I haven't been participating as much as I did other years, but
You're
I'm
doing fine.
still, well, yeah, but for me, because of all the things I've got going on, but everybody's little comments here and there and everything in these talks, they really do help me. I think
Yeah.
about them in the week, and
Oh,
then
I'm glad to hear that, Jay. And thank you for saying that. So let me just add to that, Jay. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no, it's
that's what
fine.
we want about the challenge. We want to meet people where they're at. We're all busy. We all got crazy schedules, right? And just and me too. I mean, I'm the captain of it, and it's like, and I go back and forth, but every time I'm in it and I do it, it's like I do better just by running it, saying for myself. And I go through my own stuff. We're all the same, we're on the same boat. So some people, you know, like because of life, Jay, right, and everybody else, they weren't able to do the challenge, but they're plugging in, they're watching it on YouTube, right? And some people, skipped when they come back to it again and they realize they went backwards, right? And I know for me, I would go backwards. And I know back in the day when I was on weight loss, I was going to Weight Watchers, I had to drive there and all that, and it was helpful. But people don't have time for that as much anymore. So this really, I think, meets people where we're at, wherever you want to work on. So I think you're right. I mean, it's two choices. Either we're in it or we go backwards. And what a great community. That's what I think. So whatever level you're involved in it, as long as you plug in and it helps you, I think that that's good. And that's what we want for everybody that's watching this, to feel. So thank you for sharing that.
Oh, you're welcome. I have a question though for
Yes.
Roxanne, because I have a glucose monitor also, but the one I have is Dexcom G7, but there's my insurance company is switching me to the one you mentioned, Roxanne. So I want to know if it's easy to use, because it took me a long time to learn. All these different things take me time to learn.
It's
So
really, really, really easy to use. And I'm not real tech savvy, but it just walks you through the steps. It's super easy. It's much like the Dexcom, which I've never worn, but I compared the two. And when I was prescribed the Freestyle, it's like half as much the cost because I'm not going through insurance. So if you
well,
use insurance, that's great, but I don't because I'm hypoglycemic. So if I was diabetic, insurance would cover it. So, but I really like it, and there's a couple really good apps to use. And I'll have to get your information. I'll give Steve the information so he can give it to you what two apps I use, and they're
oh,
really easy.
thank you
Perfect.
very much. Appreciate that. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. He can also share my phone number if you like.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get
Okay.
you
Okay,
information.
we'll do that.
Perfect.
We'll do that off camera.
You
Thank
can
you,
give her
Roxanne.
mine too, Steve.
Sure.
Thanks.
Sure. Awesome. I'm just gonna mute you and I'm gonna mute you. That's awesome. And also one more thing too, to circle back to Jay, when we get the sugar right, so when we wake up to urinate, unless you're drinking a lot of water before bed, but usually you're not supposed to urinate through the night, believe it or not. We all think that that's normal. Overall, it's not. It's a sugar issue. It's either sugar and or it's lack of magnesium. That's usually what it. That's what we've been trained by our naturopathic doctors that we worked with, Joanne, Ingrid, in the past. That's what they always taught us, and it always makes sense on the health evaluation, that is. All right. Ingrid, are you there?
Yes, I am.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, and you?
Doing good. You're losing weight, I heard.
Yes, I am.
Great. How much have you lost so far?
Altogether, I lost like 50.
Wow, that's amazing. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Keep up the good work. Any questions or anything for you?
No question.
Okay, keep up the good work.
Everything is good.
Good. Carla has a baby in her hand, so she's not able to talk right now. I got her text message. I know you're here, Carla. Do not worry. Steve Evans is in Delaware. I just asked to unmute you, Steve. There you go. How's it
Okay.
going, Steve?
Been a crazy day. So,
Crazy day. Okay. Are you
yeah, trying to
stressed
get.
out?
Well,
This
I was.
you right?
What to? It's like I have all this stuff falling apart at my house, so wanted to go get my mail, and my mail box fell off the pole, so I had to
Oh gosh.
try to go out and get a new
Mailbox.
yeah, a new pole attachment because
Oh wow. Got
because
it.
it's like it was like rusted. The welds were rusted on the arm of the part that holds the mailbox, and so it just fell apart. So I had to,
Sure.
go get that straightened out. And I just got that back together, and then I was making some calls, and then I ended up getting on this call late. So
Sure.
I was
That's
trying to,
okay. You're here. You're here. Things
yeah, so I
happen.
tried to
We
get on here,
understand.
but a stressful day. So
Yeah, understood, understood. Well, anything you wanted to ask about the challenge and how are you doing so far with it? Any questions? Anything you want to share?
no, not really. I can't think of anything.
Okay, you're checking in on time?
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually caught the Saturday scoop call too about the Noti stew.
Oh yeah,
So
great. That's the business side of things, yes.
yes,
Yep, we'll talk about that on Thursdays. But great.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear that. Did you see the call? I was on last Tuesday, right? I was the guest speaker. If you guys
Yeah,
didn't see it again.
I it's that day, but it's my uh day I skate, so that's why I ended up I always
Sure.
miss the Tuesday. I usually
It's all on
catch it
replay.
on the
It's like,
replay.
listen. Yep. Yep.
So
Awesome.
I'll
Great.
have to catch that on the replay.
Very good. Very good.
So,
Keep up the good work.
but I was able to check in this on Friday, so
Very
got
good.
that done.
Awesome. That's our accountability. Awesome. I'm going to mute you. Lucy, I know you're visiting. Lucy started a new job, and I asked her to mute you if you have any questions and how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Was a tough week this week. Started a new job, and
No.
the first 2 days we had the wonderful snowstorm, which we had to recover from. Steve,
I know it's so crazy. And she couldn't go to work the first day of work.
the first day of work, I couldn't
There's
go to
too much
work. Yeah.
snow. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask Ingrid if she's still there. Did she say 50 or 15? 50?
50. I actually muted her, and there's no way to unmute her now
No, that's fine. That's
on
fine.
her
She
thing.
did
But yeah,
say 50,
she
not
lost
15.
50. 50, 50.
Wow. And I wanted to ask how long she was on the program that she's doing. Do you know, Steve?
She's been on constantly. So, I don't know how long she lost that and what time period, but
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, and just was wondering how she did
sure.
it, how long she was on it. Obviously, everybody is different. As far as I came in a little bit later, so I'm sorry I missed the beginning
No,
part,
you're
Steve.
fine.
I wanted to just see what people were doing. I think it was about stress management.
Yeah, we
Uh,
did. We talked about that. And this is being taped, so it's going to load up tomorrow on the YouTube station, so you can
okay.
definitely watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
And that was Roxanne's suggestion. Thanks to Roxanne, but it was a good one because it's something that I
Absolutely.
definitely had a lot to say about. I hope it was helpful to people. We all different levels of it for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm looking forward to seeing that tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Any other questions we can answer for you, Lucy?
No, I'm just interested in everybody's journey and how they're doing, and I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to the seeing everybody.
Yeah.
And
And this challenge ends in a couple weeks, you guys. I don't know if you know that. We're almost at the end. So we want to bring it home. And then we'll start a new one a few weeks after that. And it's an ongoing thing. And each challenge that we do, I know, Lucy, you've been a visitor, and like we were just talking earlier, that people can be involved at whatever level they want to be. It's an ongoing thing because it's an ongoing thing to stay healthy and positive. And you always have different things that go on with your health that you don't expect sometimes, or shockers, and then you're like, oh my gosh. So it's a good community, and I can't tell you how many challenges I've done. I've lost track. But I know Joanne's been a lot too, and Ingrid's been in a bunch too, and a few of us here have. So each one's different in a way, but it's like an ongoing thing. And sometimes because of life, we do better at some than others as well, and there's nothing wrong with that either, from weight loss to everything. So all good and all such a great community. And Lucy, you fit right in with us, so we're excited to have you here.
yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Well,
Okay.
this was great, everybody. Good call. Thank you all for your participation, and thank you for the suggestions. There's another topic you guys like. I'd love to hear it, and we'll see. Like I said, we have a few weeks left, and we want to finish it strong. You guys are all doing great. And again, remember, check in on time and let's communicate, encourage each other, and also remember what we said. Do that 60-second reset. Okay. I think it'll be helpful. And I know people have seen it before, but it really helps. Don't knock it till you try it. And just be aware and try to not be on the phone 30 minutes before you're in bed at night and the computer, and try to relax a little bit more. Try to stretch your body, and, put some cold water in your face and get that nutrition in you, and you'll see what will happen. So, you guys have a good night and keep the hammer down on this wellness quest. And we'll see everybody next week. And I look forward to chatting with you guys on Facebook Messenger tomorrow. You guys have a good night. And this will load on the YouTube station by 11 o'clock tomorrow, Monday. And feel free to put your comments down, subscribe, ask a question. We want to hear it, and we just want to help each other. You guys have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.